Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Shelby Marybeth. Today's video is going to be a spring clean, shop, and decorate with me. So we're going to do a whole bunch of spring cleaning as well as shopping for spring decor because I've never really decorated for spring. I've done a little bit, but I really need to get some decor, so I'll bring you guys along with me and then we will do all of our decorating. So I have my whole list. So I have all my areas that we will be cleaning first. We'll shop and then we will be decorating our front door, kitchen, coffee bar, dining room, fireplace, and master bedroom. So there is so much fun that we are going to have today. I have so many ideas to share with you. So today I'm starting in my dining room because one, when I undecorate, so when I take down all of our St. Patrick's Day decor, I'm going to be putting all of it on the table here so that I can kind of systematically put it back into a box and make sure it's nice and organized. And then once I have all of the St. Patrick's Day put away and I have all of the areas that I'm going to be decorating today cleaned up, I'm going to go shopping because I don't have any spring decor. So once I bring home all that spring decor, I'm going to lay it all right here on the table so that I can see what I have, and that's how I would like to start decorating. And then I will start pulling things from this table to the areas that I want to decorate them with. I love sharing any little tips that I have throughout these videos, so I still need to wash this table, but I need to refill my Miss Meyer's multi-surface cleaner. So on the back of my bottle, I have it marked for where to fill it. That way I don't have to use a measuring cup or anything. I just fill to my mark on that bottle and then I fill the rest of it with water. So that is 8 tablespoons of Miss Meyer's, and then I'm filling the rest of my spray bottle up with just some regular old tap water. I'm using the lemon scent of Miss Meyer's. It's the scent my husband likes and enjoys as well as I do, but I prefer the basil scent above all of them. I think the basil Miss Meyer's smells so nice, but my husband doesn't care for it. So I usually clean with the lemon one because we both like it. So I'm just gonna wipe down our whole table. It had a whole bunch of Play-Doh on it from Miss Cecilia. I had forgotten to put down a tablecloth before letting her play with it, so it got stuck in a lot of the grooves and cracks that are on our table. So Cecilia is 3 if you are new. I'm a mom to 2. I also have a 1-year-old son. His name is Owen, and my husband and I have been married for 7 years. So we have lived in this home for 6 years. And just in case you're a lot newer, I haven't really shared too much about myself in my recent videos. So I am a registered nurse. I work just 1 day a week right now at the hospital, and my husband works full-time for us so that I can stay home with my kids most of the time. So I just wanted to share out our window because it's looking very springy outside, but of course this window looks disgusting from this little guy right here. So I'm going to wash it off really quick with some glass cleaner and my multi-surface washing rag. So we live in Florida, but our bougainvillea right outside our window here that I planted when we moved into our home has bloomed every single year right around spring when it starts to rain just a little bit more and gets a little bit warmer outside. I'm so happy I planted it right outside this window so that I can enjoy it from inside. So our dining room is done and I'm going to move straight onto our fireplace here. So I need to take down all of our St. Patrick's Day decor. The Easter and spring decor that I'm going to be doing is way more extravagant than what I put up here for St. Patrick's Day. I didn't even put together a video for St. Patrick's Day. I just wanted to put out a little bit of decor that I had gotten from the dollar store a few years ago. My husband's side of the family is Irish, so we usually put together a little Irish meal or something to enjoy on St. Patrick's Day. So this year we actually went out to eat instead of cooking or anything, so it was very nice to do that. But I am ready to take down the St. Patrick's Day decor so that I can put up all the spring and Easter because I just think it's so pretty. I've decided for St. Patrick's Day that after the holiday is over, I'm going to go to the stores and purchase some discounted St. Patrick's Day for next year because it's just a smaller holiday and I don't really want to spend too much on decorations for it. But if it's 75 to 80% off, I'm going to be a lot more willing to buy a few nice things to enjoy every single year. So after I'm done wiping down this fireplace, I'm actually going to be moving right into our master bedroom and then all the rest of the areas that I'm planning on decorating. So I like to clean the areas first and prep them so that they are like a clean slate and ready for me to put decor up. So in this video, I do decorate our fireplace, coffee bar, kitchen, and our front porch. And then I'm gonna have to do a part 2 because I did not get enough decor this week to finish our master bedroom and our dining room, but they are still on my to-do list. I'm in our master bedroom now, so I'm going to be stripping our sheets and washing those. This is actually our new home for our robot vacuum, so I will share a link in the description for this, but I need to work on this wire. It's a mess. I hate wires so much. Anyway, we put it in here because Owen and Cecilia will not stop touching it. So I'm wondering if you guys have any suggestions on where to put it in our house. I would love to have it just in the main living area. Have you gotten a robot vacuum, and have you gotten it while you had like a 1 and 3-year-old? And do they just eventually stop like bothering it because they get bored of it? I got so tired of telling Owen to stop touching it, so I ended up just moving it here in our master bedroom. But at night we close our door, and preferably I would like it to run while we're sleeping, but I can't close our door and have it run at the same time. So I am searching for some ideas and options. So if you're looking for some deeper spring cleaning like motivation, my last video was an entire hour long and I did so much deep cleaning in it. So definitely go check that out if you're looking for some more deep cleaning like motivation, like a whole hour. It's an insanely long video, but it's so motivating. So I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of deep cleaning on our bed that I didn't do in that video. So after I strip all these sheets, I'm actually going to bring in our vacuum and vacuum our whole bed and dust off and vacuum the whole headboard as well. So I'm bringing in our cordless vacuum to do this, and I'm just going to vacuum the whole mattress, and this just gets up any dust or anything that might get kind of stuck in the mattress. I've actually been using a mattress cover on top of our mattress. I started doing that while I was pregnant because it's like a waterproof cover, so if my water like broke in our bed, it was going to be protected. Anyway, I've been keeping it on our bed just to help protect our mattress from collecting any dust or anything. So technically it really shouldn't have too much dust in it, but I still like to do a nice vacuum because it's just so quick and easy to do. And then our headboard is cloth, so I really like putting on our attachment on our vacuum and just doing a really nice pass against the entire headboard so that it catches any dust, you know, like skin, all that stuff that loves to kind of come off while you're sleeping, and just get that off of our headboard so that we're not breathing any of that in, and just helps to decrease the amount of dust flying around in our room. And a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. So this is my waterproof protector for our mattress that I'm going to be putting on our bed first. This was already clean, so I'm putting it straight on our bed, but our sheets I still have in our washer, and then I'll put them in our dryer, and then I like to put them straight back onto our bed. I don't like to fold sheets, so that's my way of getting around it. Plus, I know it saves me so much more time. Now that I've taken care of all of our linens in here, cleaned up our bed, I'm going to be tidying up the rest of our room and making sure it's clean and ready to be decorated. I didn't end up decorating in here because I didn't find enough decor that I wanted to use. I did end up finding a blanket that I wanted to use in here, except once I brought it into the space, the blue on the blanket really didn't go with the room and it didn't feel springy enough for me. I felt like I needed more color, maybe some pink in here, so I will definitely be doing another video so I can show you how I want to decorate in here. Anyway, I am fixing the cord on the vacuum because cords bother the heck out of me, and just tidying up the rest of our master bedroom before moving into our kitchen. I had done a lot of cleaning in last week's video in here, so that's pretty much all I need to do in here other than put my sheets back on our bed. So this room is ready for me to decorate. So while I wait for the sheets to get done, I'm going to finish up our kitchen and coffee bar. This is basically just our daily mess that I have to clean up every single day. It's actually not too bad right now. It's only the afternoon. Kids are sleeping, but I definitely need to take down all the St. Patrick's Day decor. This is an absolute wreck because it fell on the floor because our cat had jumped up here and then somehow snagged it and the whole thing toppled on the ground. So I just kind of quickly put it back on the tray here because I was too busy with something else. So I'm going to put it all away now so that I can redecorate this super nicely for spring. So please don't judge my St. Patrick's Day decor with how you think the spring decor is going to turn out, because the spring decor looks so much nicer. The St. Patrick's Day decor, I literally just threw up. It was almost just nothing for me and I wasn't like too happy with how it looked. So I was very happy to finally take down the St. Patrick's Day decor so that I can put up some really nice spring and Easter decor how I like it and enjoy that so much more. So as I go around and clean up our kitchen, I also like to pull off any decor pieces or anything that's just like sitting on our counter that's not really going to go with my decor, because I will be putting something else there. I really like to keep it as minimal as possible on our counters, and sometimes I feel like things just start to build up again. So it's really nice to take the opportunity when redecorating for each of the seasons to kind of go through what's on the counter and what I can take off and kind of minimalize everything that I can. So if you are a mom of kids that still nap, let me know in the comments, because I do a lot of my cleaning while they are napping, and I'm just curious how many of you actually just take the time to rest while they're napping, or do you actually just try to get as much as you can done? I try to do a little half and half. Like the first half of their nap, I will do as much as I can. Like I kind of time myself and challenge myself to see how much I can do in a certain amount of time, and then for like another like the last 30 minutes of their nap, I'll rest and just kind of relax. So I'm almost to the point where our kitchen is ready to get decorated, and then after this I'm actually going to be moving on to the coffee bar area, clearing and cleaning all of that off, and then by the time I'm done cleaning all of this up, it'll be time for me to put all of the sheets back onto our bed, and then we get to shop. I get to bring you to all the stores that I decided to go to. I actually went with Cecilia. We had a little shopping date together. We had so much fun. So we went to all of our favorite stores. We started at Target, and then we went to Hobby Lobby, of course, and Ross and TJ Maxx. So I love all those discount stores for decor, and I show you everything that we found, and then we get to decorate with it. So I love the ending of this video because it's just my favorite part. I love decorating, so I cannot wait for you guys to see all of it.
Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
So I have finally made it over to our coffee bar here, so I'm going to put away anything that doesn't need to be on the counter or on the shelf, and I'm going to take everything off of it so that I can put a table runner and everything here because I really love the contrast of a table runner. I decided to put my warmer back on the kitchen counter, and then all this decor I'm taking off I'm actually going to bring to our dining room table because that's just where I like to repack all of my decor into a box so that it's nicely organized. And then once I get everything off of here, it is time to wipe everything down.
Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough if you're giving me.
I had used just my multi-purpose cleaner to wash off our chalkboard here, but on this chalkboard I had decided to use some like chalk markers, and those markers always stain my chalkboard, so I end up having to get just a little bit of rubbing alcohol and putting just a little bit onto a cloth and rubbing the rest of that like chalk marker residue off. I think it actually takes off a little bit of the layer of the chalk paint that I have on this. I had made this whole shelf and chalkboard myself, so I had just painted a piece of like whiteboard and with chalkboard paint. Like there's about 5 layers of chalkboard paint on here, and I know I'm taking a little bit of that paint off when I'm using the rubbing alcohol, but it's the only way I can get that marker off. So usually I don't use the markers.
Stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough if you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now.
When I am restocking our coffee here in this container, I like to put the leftovers here on the lid so that I can pour all the new coffee into the bottom of the container, and then on the top of it I can pour the older coffee on top so that it's used first.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
I love tidying up spaces. I feel like tidying is easy, but actually taking the time to spray and wash things off I think takes a little bit more time, but it also just feels so much cleaner after wiping down everything. So my house gets so dusty. I don't know about you, but I feel like if I really wanted to stay on top of the dust, I'd have to dust every single day. I don't know if it's just because we open our windows a lot and it's just so dusty outside, especially like with all the pollen and everything from spring. But I love washing everything down, getting all that dust off. I just feel like things are so much cleaner after wiping them clean.
I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at places in the world I've been to. This is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends.
Clean kitchen, clean coffee bar, ready to be decorated. Now I'm gonna move our sheets from the washer to the dryer so that we can put them back on our bed. I've really been enjoying putting together a little to-do list, even when it's just something as simple as all the tasks that I'm doing today. I just feel like it keeps me on track so much more, especially when I want to focus on getting one area checked off. I get so overstimulated with Owen and Cecilia sometimes that I feel like my mind is going a million directions. And even though these tasks, like these areas of our house that I should just mentally be able to just know I need to clean, for some reason, just taking it like out of my head and putting it on paper so that I don't really have to think about it as much, just something as simple as that just helps me focus so much more and makes me feel just a little bit less overwhelmed with all the things that I need to do, because it's all written right there. I don't have to like rack my mind on what I need to get done.
Don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh.
So here is all the St. Patrick's Day decor, and luckily it all fits in one box. I really don't have that much St. Patrick's Day decor, but like I said earlier, as soon as it goes on sale in the stores, I will be there and I might snatch up a few really nice decor pieces so that I can use them next year.
Need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride.
There is no better feeling, in my opinion, than some really nice clean sheets at the end of the day. And especially after like cleaning all day and being busy, I just love looking forward to getting in our bed when the sheets are nice and clean. I've been really good recently about washing our sheets every single week, and I used to have, this was before kids, a day every single week that I would do certain things. So like on Thursdays, it was always Thread Thursday, and I would do all of our threads. So like sheets and different things, and that would be my Thread Thursday. Then I would have like Toilet Tuesday, so our bathrooms I would clean every Tuesday. And then I think like Monday we had like Django's Miserable Monday because our dog's name is Django and he would get a bath every single Monday. So he hates baths, so he was miserable, so we called it Django's Miserable Monday. I definitely want to get back into a rhythm like that, but I know with having Owen and Cecilia, we have ups and downs and not every day is the same. So it's really hard to stay in a rhythm and a schedule with all of that while they're so little right now. So anyway, once I'm done putting all of our sheets back on our bed, we are going to be going shopping. So I went shopping on a separate day than this. This was kind of one day. I did shopping another day with Cecilia. And then on the third day, I did all the decorating. So this was a little bit spread out, but all here in one video.
We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright. If it's
So all of our cleaning is done, so we are ready to go shopping. I had actually made a list of all the things that I wanted to look for each of the rooms. That way it helps me concentrate and pay attention to what I'm getting. Otherwise I just buy a whole bunch of random things. So this is Target's dollar shop area, and it was a little picked over when I went, but these were a few things that caught my eye. This is their back area. I didn't end up getting anything from Target. I'm not a huge fan of like Target's prices, so I moved here onto Ross, and Ross has fantastic decor pieces at like very affordable prices in my opinion. So this is all of their like main decor in this front area, and then they usually have some things in the back as well, so I love going through the whole store. These were just a few things that I thought were adorable. I really wish I had gotten that wreath, but I did get this cute little bunny for my tiered tray. I also got this cup that kind of matched as well. And then I needed a couple mugs for my coffee bar. I'm just showing you this because it lights up and I thought that was super cute, but I didn't really have any way to display it. I love all the greenery that they have right now. I did end up getting this plant, and then we went to Burlington, and Burlington had even more plants that were so pretty. These wreaths were gorgeous, so I wanted to share these as well. I got this for our bedroom. I thought it was so pretty. I also got another one that matches, that's just a little bit bigger. I went to TJ Maxx, which is where I found all the towels that I wanted to put in our kitchen, so I thought these were absolutely adorable. They also had so many cute different things. I got this little bunny because it was so cute. I'm obsessed with the little like grassy bunnies. They're everywhere right now. And then their tulips looked so real, so I grabbed one of these, but I wish I had gotten even more because they just look so good. Hobby Lobby, and usually I start here because I know they're just gonna have absolutely everything that I want or need to decorate with. So I grabbed another one of those bunnies, a few different small decor items so that I can put them on my like tiered tray that I like to decorate. So great if you're trying to decorate like a little tiered tray. I also grabbed this for the tiered tray as like my greenery around it. So many really cute decor items to pick from. I went ahead and grabbed these plaid eggs. I thought they were absolutely adorable. I'm obsessed with plaid right now. And then they have a whole like craft aisle, and these eggs were included. Like you could dye these instead of real eggs if you wanted. I also love taking a peek at all their like, I thought that one would look really cute on our fireplace, but I had already gotten one a little bit smaller from Burlington that I'll share with you in a little bit. Everything home, I'm gonna lay it all out here on the table so I can see it and start decorating. This area right here is everything I got from Hobby Lobby. I ended up getting a few crafts for Cecilia as well, and then I got these eggs of course, and then a garland of eggs and a couple table runners. This sign I got from Burlington, it's gonna go on our fireplace, and then I also got 2 of those flowers and an egg thing here for our crafts that we're gonna do later, and then a blanket that I actually did not end up using because it didn't match our room. I got a couple mugs. These ones are from Ross. 2 mugs, and the 2 mugs behind here from Ross as well with the lids. I got this lavender from there. It almost looks absolutely real. And then these are all from TJ Maxx. I am so obsessed with these tulips. They look so real. Creating our fireplace. This piece of greenery I actually got from Home Goods a few years ago, and then this wall piece I got from Burlington a few years ago as well, and I love using it to help layer different things on this fireplace, especially since I have a darker fireplace, and then that's like white obviously, and then it's easier to layer things on top of it and make them pop more. It just gives them that contrast. I ended up putting the tulips up here and the egg garland that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then just some more flowers, and then those grassy bunnies. I was so happy with how this turned out. I thought it was adorable and so in tune with spring.
This moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment, can we stay here together?
It's a super easy little ad, but I love adding just little pieces to decor that I already have to match each of the seasons. Creating our coffee bar now, which is also my favorite area to decorate, mostly because I get to be super creative with the chalkboard above. So I got this table runner from Hobby Lobby and I'm going to lay that out. I love getting lighter table runners for this area just because the console that we have here is, or cabinet, whatever you want to call it, is darker. So I really like bringing some lighter, brighter colors with a table runner. And then I have my tiered tray that I'm going to be decorating here in a little bit, but I'm just putting back all the different pieces that I usually have on here, like the coffee and the coffee maker. And then I'm going to decorate the tiered tray. I'm using this, it's kind of like a garland that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to wrap it in and around on this tiered tray, and this is going to be like my fluff. So it's kind of like a filler for the tiered tray, and it just makes it look a lot fuller when it's complete.
This moment, can we stay here forever?
Now that we have the greenery on here, I'm going to start putting on the mugs that I got from Ross. So I put this little bunny one here on the bottom, and then I like to try to keep things balanced when I am like decorating. So I'm going to put this one on the top left, and then that bunny one's on the bottom right, so that it keeps it a little more balanced. So I'm going to put these flowers in on the bottom because they're nice and tall. These are the ones I got from Ross. I love decorating with flowers for spring. And then I got this little rolling pin from Hobby Lobby that says Hello Spring, and I thought that was absolutely adorable. And then this little bunny is from Hobby Lobby as well. I'm just going to move this into its place on the counter here and then take off most of the decor or just mugs and different things that are on top here for the chalkboard so that I can do a quick chalk drawing. I used to do these extremely extravagant ones that took me hours, but I just don't have time with 2 kids right now to spend that much time on my chalk drawing. So I like to keep it simple, which is okay. Simple is perfectly fine. So I left the parts where I completely redid it a few times so you can kind of see my process here. And then I'm just going to be layering the Hello Spring. So I used 3 different colors. I started with the pinkish red, went over it with yellow, and then some blue. And then I thought that just really gave it a really cool like spring effect. And then I'm just doing a little bit of grass on the bottom. And then I'm going to draw a few tulips. And this just made it look so cute. And it was just extremely simple and hardly took me any time. So now I'm going to take these mugs that I got from Ross and kind of put them on my little shelf here. I thought these were absolutely adorable. I cannot wait to have a cup of coffee in them. And then I'm just placing those plaid eggs that I got from Hobby Lobby and just kind of hiding them as if they're in the grass there. I also added a few of those plaid eggs around my tiered tray here.
So give me a sign, give me a sign, oh, baby, just give me a sign, baby, give me a sign, just give me one more, talking to you.
Now I'm going to be adding the towels that I got from the TJ Maxx to my stove here. I'm just obsessed with these little checkered black and white bunnies. I thought they were absolutely adorable. And now I'm going to be putting together it's kind of like a viral, this is my rendition of like a centerpiece for this like viral trend that's been going around for centerpieces. So generally people have been using those little candy eggs. I'm using the ones that are a little bit bigger that I got that are not real. They're just little plastic eggs, and then putting the toilet paper around them inside this bigger jar that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I originally, so this project is definitely for like fake flowers, but I originally wanted to get glasses that were big enough so that I could put real flowers in the center, but the eggs were just too big to fit between the glasses that I got. So this is just temporary. I just wanted to show you guys the kind of end result, but I did end up having to take these flowers out and put them into some water. So I put a rubber band on them to help hold them together, and then you just put them right in the middle of that toilet paper holder, and it's just super cute little vase idea for your flowers. So now I'm going to be putting together a really nice potted piece, and this is the pot that we usually have by our front door, so I'm going to be completely redoing it. These are the flowers I'm going to be filling it with. I got this iris, and then these 2 I am not even going to try and say their name, but there's the little tag on those. and these ones. So we live in Florida, it's very warm here, so I got ones that are perennial, so they're gonna last all year round and bloom again and again, and they will stay in this pot for a long time, as long as I water them. So I just want to take the time now to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up for me. I hope you consider subscribing if you are new, and I will see you all right here next week in a brand new video. Bye.